Gardeners and gardening experts often talk about the importance of looking after our soils and maintaining the health of the all-important microbes that live within them. Today, I'm catching up with Deborah Bowie at the University of WA to talk about a really intriguing project which is monitoring the health of our soils and will hopefully encourage all of us to look after them that little bit better into the future. Deborah, thank you so much for catching up with me today. I'm really interested in this MicroBlitz project. Can you tell me what the ultimate aims are?
We're trying to map the microbial diversity of WA soils.
It's a big project because I know microbes are just a tiny little part of the soil, but they have such a huge impact on our environment.
They do. Above ground and below ground diversity are really closely linked. So what happens below the ground really affects what happens above the ground.
So we're not talking just about scientists in lab coats here, it's the wider community?
Absolutely. We get all sorts of people involved, from school-aged children right up to seniors who are travelling throughout the state taking samples for us.
And I believe you've got the mining industry and farmers on board as well?
Yes, we do. We're working closely with them. We're looking at improving mine site rehabilitation processes and also improving productivity in agriculture.
And the citizen scientists, that really interests me. So mum and dads, kids, anyone can be involved and be a scientist for a day.
Yep, and especially if they're travelling throughout the state, this is science that they can take with them.
OK, Deborah, we've got a bit of typical Perth sand here. What do we need to do to get our project underway? The tank pegs?
Yep, they're part of it. We're going to mark out our sample site.
OK, now this project will monitor the environmental health of the state over a really long period. What are you seeing putting pressure on the environment now?
Well, we've got a really growing population in Western Australia, so we need a lot of industry to support that population and, of course, more production in agriculture.
Yeah, more farms. So there's our square marked out. What's next?
We're putting our identifying label that tells us which kit number.
Yep.
We grab our smartphone, we take our GPS location and a photo, and then we start clearing our area.
So we get our soil sample?
We clear the area of any debris, and then we dig a small hole in the middle, about 10 centimetres deep.
OK, and that'll go into one of the bags I see there?
Yep. So then we take a sample from the side of this hole, so the soil profile. We want the whole profile.
And then what's next? We've got a couple of little vials over there. They're interesting.
They are. In fact, we only need 1/2 gram of soil for the DNA sequencing. The rest of the soil we take as background information for chemical analysis.
Awesome.
So we're homogenising the soil, we're mixing it up, just 10, 15 seconds.
And how long's the project set to run for?
We're looking to have our map released early next year, showing people where samples have already been taken. And we've got funding through to just November 2016.
Look, what we'll do, we'll put all the information up on our Greenfingers website, so anyone who's interested in becoming a part of MicroBlitz can link through from there. I'm really interested in seeing how this finishes up, so I'm sure I'll be in touch in the future. Thanks again, Deborah.
Thanks, Darren.